Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing this silver eye look. So I did a silver look on Instagram the other day, and I had wrote that if anyone want to see it, let me know. And I did get some comments as well as some messages from people saying they did want to see me do a silver look. I don't even remember if or when my last silver look was. I don't know if I've ever done one. I don't know. I feel like silver is a color I never wear, but anytime I do wear it, I love it literally so much. So that's what I'm doing today, a silver look. I thought it'd be fun and cool. In the video that I previously did on IGTV, when I had the silver look, it was more of just like a silver on the lid blended up kind of moment, but I decided to do a cut crease because I can't help myself. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video. And yeah, if you wanna see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. All right, so we're gonna start off this look by priming. And today I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer to prime my eyes. Once my eye is primed, I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of my Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder that I use to set my under eye. And on a fluffy brush, I'm just going to set my brow bone so that my crease colors blend out even easier. I'm then gonna go into my Juvia'S Nubian 3 Coral palette, which is so good. And I'm gonna take this sort of pinky brown shade. These ones don't have names, but as always, the picture will be up in the top corner. And with the same brush, this is a Morphe M504, I'm gonna start blending this in my crease. As I do with a lot of my looks, this particular shade, I'm gonna really kind of blow this out. So that's why I'm using a bigger blending brush. And I'm really gonna get that all the way across my crease from the inner to outer corner. And just really slowly build this up. So I go in with some product and really buff it on. And then I will grab just a little more and sort of just keep building it until it's the intensity I want it to be. And I am bringing that towards my inner corner here, and then very subtly just sort of letting it fade out here in the end. Next, I'm gonna go in with the deep brown from the palette and a JH34 brush. And I'm gonna start stamping this color deeper in the crease and really slowly starting to buff it out. So just as with the last shade, I'm gonna add some in my crease, a little bit at a time, and then just kind of blend as I go. And this color is gonna go all the way to the inner corner of the crease as well. And then once that shade is applied, I'm gonna go back with my bigger blending brush with no extra product, just to make sure that that is super blended. So this palette doesn't have a black, and I definitely wanted to add a black shade to really deepen this up. So I'm gonna go into the Morphe 25C palette, because this palette has like one of the darkest black eyeshadows I've ever used. And it's right in the bottom corner. And I'm just gonna take that on a Morphe M507. This is a special looking one from the Pride brush set. And I'm just going to start packing this black shade on the outer corner. Like I said, this black shade is so dark and so pigmented, and it comes off like super dark from the beginning. Like you don't have to mess with it a lot. So you definitely have to be careful when applying this, because if you take it like too high, too far out, too far in, like it's gonna take over your whole look because it really is that dark. So I'm just stamping that into my outer corner like I usually do, and just like slightly into the crease. And then I'm gonna go back in with this JH34 and our dark brown from the Juvia'S palette. And I'm gonna start dabbing that and blending that along the edge of the black shade to blend that out. So next comes the fun part, our lid. So for this, I'm gonna use a insanely beautiful liquid eyeshadow. It is probably, I think, the best quality eyeshadow from this range. And it's the MAC Dazzleshadow Liquid in the shade Stars in My Eyes. It's literally liquid metal, and it goes on so freaking smooth and like full coverage and metallic. It's crazy. This is definitely, I think, the best quality shade, like I said, from that range. So I'm gonna start off just with the applicator. And this is how I'm gonna cut my crease today. I'm not gonna put down a concealer first. We're just going right in. So I'm gonna get this all over my lid, as you can see, like just a little bit on there, and it's already so full color. And then I'm gonna go in with a smaller flat detail brush. And then I'm going to start creating my cut crease. So I'm just kind of dabbing this brush onto the little applicator here to pick up some product, not too much. And then I am just running this along to create my cut crease. And then once I have that as far as I want it to be, kind of across the crease, I'm just gonna go in and start just dabbing. Sorry if you can hear Lily being crazy. I'm just gonna start kind of dabbing and dragging this out to blend it out. I'm now gonna go into the deep silver shade in the Juvia'S Place palette, and I'm just going to pat this on the outer edge of the lid to just slightly deepen up the silver out here. And then I'm gonna go back into the deep brown shade with one of our blending brushes, and then just blend right here at this border as well to make sure it's super blended in. What are you screaming about, baby? Crazy woman. I'm now gonna go into the lightest silver in the Juvia'S Place palette with the flat brush again. And I'm just gonna pat this on the inner corner here. I'm gonna throw on some liquid liner, and today I'm gonna use my NYX matte liquid liner. I'm now gonna go back into the black shade from the Morphe palette, and I'm gonna use this to kind of stamp right here in the corner to just re-intensify this black shade here. And this will sort of help the liner sort of fade into the eyeshadow, I guess. You guys know I've done this a lot in the past, where I just put the black here in the center, so you still get the definition of the liner from here and right at the corner, but then it sort of like fades into the eyeshadow in the center. I just really love the way that looks. So I just applied that, and I'm gonna slightly blend it in. So now let's work on our bottom lash line. So I'm gonna go back into the black shade again, and this is gonna go all the way on the lower lash line. Pretty tight though, I'm not taking this down too far. And I'm also gonna put this on the waterline. And then gonna go into the deep brown shade from the Juvia'S Place palette and blend out the black with this little blending brush. Once that is done, the final step of the eyeshadow is to take this light silver again from the Juvia'S Place palette, and then just connect the inner corner on the top to the inner corner on the bottom lash line, and very subtly pull that in just a little bit. All right guys, so the eyeshadow is done. Now I'm gonna put on some lashes. Today I'm using something different. I know I've been using my AliExpress lashes a lot, which isn't necessarily a problem. I mean, they're super cheap, but I wanna use something different and kind of switch it up. So I'm gonna go back and use one of my actual favorite pairs of lashes that I haven't used in a while. They're so beautiful and spiky and dramatic, and I love them. And they're the Morphe lashes in the style Secretive. They're so stinking pretty. I love them so much. So I'm gonna throw these on with some mascara, and then we'll come back and finish off the face. All right guys, so the eyes are done, and I love them so much. My inner corner's being a brat as usual. What's new? So I have already done my face makeup, and I did put on my bronzer and contour, which was in my previous video where I did the Juvia'S Place foundation stick review. So if you want to know any of that stuff, go feel free to check out that last video. So for blush today, I'm gonna use one of my favorites. This is MAC New Romance Mineralized Blush. And then I'm just gonna put this on the apples of my cheeks. I love this color. It's a really pretty, like peachy kind of natural color. And it has a really pretty soft sheen to it. So I feel like it just goes with so many looks. And it definitely goes with the undertone of our crease color, which is a little bit like a rosy brown. And then once that is done, I'm gonna go in with some highlight. I'm going in with this highlight, which is so good. It's actually my new favorite highlight ever. This is the e.l.f. x NABELA Noir highlight. It's a loose highlight. And I'm just gonna apply this with a Morphe M501. Oh, it's so pretty. This color is literally perfect. And then for my lip today, just with this kind of look, this is the kind of lip I wore when I did a silver look the other day on Instagram. But it's just sort of like what I prefer to do when I wear this kind of eye look. I'm gonna do a boring nude lip, but I just feel like it goes better with this kind of eye look because the eyes are so intense. You have like the super drama of the cut crease, the silver, whatever. I feel like with this kind of look, I would either do just nude or red, and I don't feel like doing red today. So I'm just gonna do a nude lip. I'm gonna use MAC Powder Kiss Lipstick in the shade Influentially It with MAC Cork Lip Pencil. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. As always, I hope you loved it. Please leave a comment down below. Any questions you have, comments, concerns, whatever. Leave me a comment, I'd appreciate it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, as always, and I will see you next time. Bye! Lily just pulled something off the counter. Baby, what do you have? Num Nums? Where'd you get Num Nums? Can I have some? Can you bring them here? Can I have some? What Num Nums do you have? Oh, you got the rice cakes off the countertop. Yum, yum.